G'day YouTube. Just doing a quick video I thought you might find handy, or a lot of people might find handy, is basics on how to get in the mines, how to get employment in the mines. As you know, I ran my own business for some time, which the economy's now suffered. The whole building industry's suffered big time, and I've had to leave the industry. There's just not enough work out there at the moment. There's plenty of work in mining, but I've gone in as an apprentice carpenter into a special program for sort of ex-trade people that have other trades. I got in that way, so I started as a third-year carpentry apprentice. That's how I got in. I got into a thing called the National Apprenticeships Program, which is NAP. So if you just Google National Apprenticeships Program, if you're a tradesman like a plumber or a sparky or whatever, you can probably get in that way. Otherwise, for other people that don't have a trade, I'll just tell you sort of the tickets and things that I think are the absolute minimum to get into the mines these days, because I've been out there now a bit, and I've seen what's going on and what sort of work gets done and what you needed. The three main ones, I would say, I've just got my tickets here, I've got a few others. The three main ones I would say would be your Confined Spaces, so that's a Confined Spaces ticket, which is about $400 for that one. Working at heights, and your EWP ticket, so your elevator work platform, so that's a knuckle lift, scissor lift and boom lift. Not the high risk ticket, so that one's about $800 I think for that ticket. So those three, that's what I got to start, and I also got a road roller ticket, which was the reason I got a road roller ticket. I actually got a voucher. I paid $800 for that, and I got a voucher which basically paid for the ticket off Construction Skills Queensland. And I think that's still ongoing. You can get one voucher per year if you're working in the construction industry. So those three tickets, what's that, about $1,600 to get those three tickets, and they're pretty much the absolute minimum you're going to need to get into the mines. Another one you can do that's quite cheap is the white card, which is it's only about $70, the building construction white card induction. And you can do that, a lot of places do that. You pay about $70, you sit a test, it's about 60 or 80 questions, something like that, and it does take some time, and you just sit there until you get all the questions right, and then you get your card sent to you. The reason I did the road roller ticket, I started on that, forgot about it, was that I thought I was going to have to get in by the construction side, so like the earth moving sort of side of things, and no one wants to drive road rollers apparently, so it's generally, sort of talking $40 an hour minimum to drive a road roller out there. 35 maybe be a real bad job, and then you of course getting your double time and a half on that as well, so you end up earning really good money. Most guys out there, average take home is generally about $3,500 a week. Like clear, so you're getting this. If you've got a few investment properties or whatever, you're going to get a bit more than that. Yeah, so anyway, I did the three, those ones I paid for myself, and then when I got inducted, I actually did the working at heights again, because of like a refresher course or something, which is a bit ridiculous with the company pay for that, so I didn't have to worry about forking out money for it again. Since I've been in though, I've got heaps of other ones I've paid for. I've got my heavy vehicle licence, which is another really good one to have, but that's quite expensive. If you've got to shell out, it's probably a couple of thousand by the time you do your lessons and go and sit your test and everything. And I was able to get them to pay for my excavator ticket as part of my carpentry apprenticeship, so that was a good one to have out there. I probably won't be using it that much, but certainly a handy ticket to have. The other one I'm hearing a lot of guys getting in on forklift tickets, just forklift tickets on their own. So they might do like a construction card, and then they get a forklift ticket, which is a high risk ticket. So it's called a high risk work license. So that's a pretty big one when you got that one out there. And I'm hearing stories of people getting jobs as a forklift driver, and then once they got a bit of experience, they go into the mines just driving forklifts, and they're still getting the same really good money everyone else is. Anyway, just a quick video there. Shoot me any questions down below, and click like and subscribe. And as I said, I had to fork out a bit of money myself to get in there, and then I'm fortunate enough to have a company we've got an account with a training company here on the coast, and they've basically just been paying for us to do tickets for the last few months, so I've been able to get all kinds of different tickets, and hopefully I'll be going out in February again. There's one other ticket I forgot to mention, and that's the dogging ticket. Now, that's a ticket that's really needed out there. There's not enough doggers out there. They're always looking for doggers. There's always like one or two dogmen, which is a dogman, someone that basically ties up things to cranes and makes sure the chains can take a load and stuff like that. And you've got to have a ticket just to do that, because you've got to be able to measure the amount of stuff that's being lifted and the distance that crane's travelling and stuff like that. So a dogman's ticket is quite expensive, a very difficult ticket, but if you can get that, there's plenty of work out there for you, because they're always running between sites getting dogmen to go from one place to another. A big shortage of dogmen out there, so that's another way you could definitely get in. Anyway, cheers.